I was saying, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read, none of these shall fail. For my
and
mouth
Proverbs 3,
that
it tell you 3 and 5. It tell you lean out upon your own understanding.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, and that's what your problem is, man. They going to everybody but the Lord. Isaiah chapter 30.
Yep.
They going to Egypt for all their problems. They going to universities to get knowledge. And all of that is contrary to the Bible.
Well, didn't that just say that they go about to establish their own righteousness?
Yeah,
Okay, kind of.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 3. For they being ignorant of Yahweh's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness.
And that's how our people are, man. They're all about self-preservation, self-righteousness, man. All right? Because there ain't nobody telling them, hey, this is the way. And somebody give me Isaiah 30 and 20, man. Give me Isaiah 30 and 20, okay? Because that's what this world is about. This world, man, these people have no freaking principles, man. And they think everything is funny and a joke, okay? And soon enough, you're gonna know, all right, that you were a dumbass, you were an asshole, you had pride. But not for these white people, they're gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
With an utter destruction.
I'm trying to bring a lot. Look at that.
And their end is going to end with utter chaos. Utter chaos.
Well,
they're already dying. Dresses falling on little kids and shit. And they got
some Looney Tunes shit.
No, they got a documentary called. I told you, it's the #1 leading cause of death among these white people. Accidental deaths.
Yeah.
How?
They ain't rap too tight.
How? The Lord is, man, the Lord is funny. The Lord is cold, man. The Lord, and we gotta switch it on you Edomites, man. Cause y'all a piece of shit.
Right.
Y'all think y'all shit do not stink, man.
Yep.
And it's
They think that they got everything by way of merit. That they put in the work.
Yep.
And we put in so much work, we receive the fruit of our labor, so to speak. And that ain't even close to the truth.
Yep.
Not even half a spoon.
Okay? And now they're denying, now they're at the point of denying all conspiracies. I just said, it was this thing, man, that came up. And they're trying their damnness to hide the truth, man. When the Lord said, man, it's going to be a shameful spewing on thy glory. And you're gonna all that pride that you had, the Lord is gonna replace it with shame. Mm-hmm. And we know what shame is like, all right, because we deal with it on a day-to-day basis. When we look out into the world, and when we walk into the world, and we in this world, and we feel the shame. We see the shame when we look at our people. We bear the shame of our people. The scriptures tell you that. Even Yahweh Shai had to bear the shame of the people, man. You know? It's like I wanted to get on Esau, man. You know? You know? Because you got a guy by the name of Hunter Biden, which they're gonna sweep this under the rug. They just had a ordeal in the Ukraine with Joe Biden. I think that's his name.
Yeah, Joe Biden.
The little dude that be groping little 11-year-old girls in the Oval Office. All right? Yeah. Motherfucker all over the girl, just touching on her and doing all type of stuff, man. But he's still in office, you know? So these so-called white people get away with murder, man. All right? Literally and metaphorically, you know? But his son Hunter Biden. Okay, somebody give me Habakkuk 2 and 16.
You got it right. I've been trying to bring it up the last time.
His son Hunter Biden was just caught in a strip club smoking crack. You smoke rocks, don't you? And not only that, he impregnated a stripper.
Some more of that shit.
Somebody's supposed to say, "Oh, he might be a Jake." No, it's Esau. That's Esau.
He was better off
see, that's what I hate about these motherfuckers, man. The Northern Kingdom can't be Israelites, but for somehow Esau ain't the white. E ain't the white man. I mean, the white man ain't E. You know what I'm saying? Some reason he can be redeemed, but the natives and Latins can't be redeemed.
But it just shows you how gone our people are.
Go ahead, read it.
It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 15. It says, "Woe unto me!" It's like a woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, and puttest thou thou bottle to him.
Oh, that's Esau and his philosophy. All right, because they force feeding people their way of life, their manner of life, because they think that that the westernized way is the prime way of living, and really it's the most fucked up way of living life, man. Yeah. These people become what do you call that when you damn, it's a word, man. When you habitual consumers, or they become consumers. They're all about self, you know. They all about narcissism. They're all about shitting on the little man. Capitalism. If you look at how the society is made up, it's literally like a pyramid scheme. Capitalism, because really they victimize the victims. I mean, well, they blame the victims, excuse me. And the system is set up so that the people, like the middle class, most of the middle class, doctors, lawyers, cops, all right? And the cops, what they do, they oppress the poor, all right? Because you got the justice system, they make all these damn laws, to trap the poor, man. Yep. And their war is literally against the poor. When you look at how this society is ran, they literally are against the poor. All right.
Penalized for being poor, but then the rich get incentives.
Exactly. Okay. But this how the society, that's how the structure is made up. The establishment is all screwed up. Okay. Mandatory minimums. Yep. And all this other stuff for poor people who really don't have the education. All right, or the know-how to circumvent themselves in society, in this society. This shit is broken, man. Esau's society is broken.
You can tell all that's set up. One, we got the curses on us. Two, Esau, he worked hand in hand with the curses. Because once you actually sit down and go to school and focus, you find out that a lot of stuff that they teach you was fairly easy. You just got to apply yourself. You got to know how to look up words and stuff. And you will actually move through this society like water.
But look at this dynamic. When you see the people at the middle class, all right, and how the society, the structure is set up, they got therapists. They diagnose you with ADHD. Yeah. Now you taking pills at 8 years old. You can't focus. You can't do none of that. So going back to what you were saying, that basically we can get by with just a little understanding, but they're trying to take that away from us. Okay, then you got they shooting us up with vaccines. It was just an article a few days ago. Somebody just died because of a baby just died 24 hours after a vaccination, and then the hospital say basically they have no accountability. Okay, because you probably signed some papers, but this society is screwed up, and they're using all these industries, all these institutions, to undermine the poor and to trap the poor. Whether it's the medical field, all right, whether it's the social justice system, whether it's agriculture, they're poisoning your food now. Yeah. They're poisoning your water. So no matter where you turn in society, you're screwed if you're at the bottom.
Go ahead,
what you say?
This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 16. It says, "He that oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want."
See, and that's the end all be all of you elite. All right, because you oppress the poor, and what? You oppress the poor and feed the poor to your godforsaken criminal injustice system. All right, so you can have that slave labor, and you're in that the prison industrial complex. Okay, and so that's how they do it. They'll set up traps, mandatory minimum, and all this other stuff. they'll give Jake 100 years for selling some dope or something. You know.
First.
Now we know selling dope is wrong, but like I said, Esau is his mercies are cruel, man. You know, the scriptures say the wicked mercies are cruel, man. You know, the tender mercies of the devil, man. That's what I always say, man. They the most cruelest thing. Go ahead.
That was it.
Hey, but you know how, like, well, just to make it, you know, bring it back to the holidays that are going on right now. Like, we just got done, or not, we didn't. The world just got done acknowledging so-called Thanksgiving, man. And I was thinking about this on that day, like how they, the origin of that shit is wicked, man. It was a genocide committed by the so-called white man who tries to play innocent. But then you got, what was this, Nick Cannon. They had a documentary with Nick Cannon on that Thanksgiving shit. And
that was a year ago.
oh, they had another one. They had another one of him just like on that day. And this shit got like almost 500,000 views within a couple hours. But like nobody is coming out like raising up arms against this man. Like, I mean, I'm just saying no one's getting mad about what he did still. That shit really happened, man, to our people. Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't get to watch it. I just see the
But
the scriptures say they speak.
you know, but the attention is not on it. But yet, like, you know, like, but like the attention will be on a Jake for selling dope. Everybody will know about it, you know. But then, like, nobody's doing anything about Thanksgiving still. They just got done celebrating it still after how many years is it? How many hundreds of years has it been? Trying to say, you know, like when it comes to Jake's problems, they say, "Oh, get over it," or "Forget about it," or "That happened a long time ago."
And even Jake don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Well, that goes back to that quote that I had mentioned that the brother posted on social media earlier or whatever. You know, the truth is not hidden. You know, people just hiding from the truth. You know.
They're coming out with a new movie in December. There's a new movie coming out. I don't really know too much, but it's Esau being Esau. It's called "You Shall Know His Name and You Shall Know the Whole Truth." But it's about like the government being behind all these like bomb settings and shit. But I just thought it was funny how they're naming it that. But we already know what it's about. You're gonna know the Lord's name and the truth about everything, man. You're gonna know that this devil, the so-called white man, was a devil.
That's 2 Thessalonians.
Kind.
And they're chucking it up. They're laughing about it because they think it's in the power of their hand to do evil. Plus, they think that nobody's going to come and correct them, and in fact, bring justice upon them.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, because right now they're just rolling with their pride. You know, they're rolling in their haughty ways. You know, and the Lord is going to cut them. He's going to cut them down, and they're going to lose their whole empire based on how they've been treating the world.
Yeah.
Not only that, but the most scary part about it is that your name is going to be wiped
blotted out.
It's going to be blotted out of history, out of mankind's known history, and you not even going to live in the future world to come.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a fuck. That's scary. That is scary. Because whoever told motherfuckers that America was the end all be all, you out your damn mind.
Right.
All right? Because the Lord is going to establish His kingdom on earth. Okay? The Lord is going to establish His kingdom. He's going to establish His people in the earth. And Esau just bought him a ticket to basically be pretty much his name cast in oblivion.
Yeah.
His name cast in the complete darkness. Ain't nobody even going to remember the so-called white man no more for all the treacherous things he's done. They're not even going to remember him.
Dream.
You said who? Who?
Right, who? He gonna fly away and
Go ahead with your
Who?
5:15.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 15. It reads, "Lo, I will bring a nation upon you from far."
15, 5.
Okay. This is Jeremiah.
Chapter 15. No, that's my bad.
I got one.
Go ahead,
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
They say they got this term called quiet weapons for silent wars.
Yep.
Quiet weapons for silent wars, man. And then when you go into that and you research it, it basically brings out all the satanic and evil and mischievous things that the so-called white man has been doing on a very quiet level, like behind closed doors, secret. You know, it ain't no secret that now it's not a secret that the United States government has created a patent for AIDS, man. You know, they created a patent for AIDS, and they used it on you so-called blacks, man. Okay, it's not a conspiracy anymore that the CIA and these alphabet agencies have been doing. They have been doing secret. Well, MK Ultra, mind control. All right, poisoning people's, deliberately poisoning people. You know, it's not a secret anymore. Okay.
Hey,
Witchcraft.
You remember that Dave Chappelle episode? There was one, he made a comment about AIDS. He said, "Isn't it funny how AIDS hates everything that old white men hate? Fags, junkies, and blacks." I mean, it's funny though that how it just relates.
They call that genetic. What is that? Where
Biochemical, bio warfare.
But it's targeted. It's genetically
Biochemical
targeted.
warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ethnic
quiet
weapons.
weapons for silent wars, or silent weapons for quiet wars.
They create those strains. They create those They create those strains to attack different ethnicities, man. They're called ethnic bioweapons, like I'm the one said. You know. One aspect when we were in high school, the swine flu.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, they unleashed the swine flu in Mexico to kill off Issachar, but it came back over the border and started killing off Esau, and then backfired.
Hey, but the scriptures tell you that. You say basically you're gonna get the things you devise, you're gonna get caught in the things that you devise, or something to that extent. You know, and that's the Lord, because the Lord ain't gonna consume us. He ain't gonna allow Esau to consume us. And hey man, it's gonna be a deadly strand of virus that hits this place, man.
That's right.
It's gonna make the T virus look like a common cold.
They ain't playing. Esau ain't playing, but hey, the Lord ain't playing either. Go ahead. We're gonna have to put them signs up.
Yeah, I got you.
This is Jeremiah 15, verse 5, and it reads, "For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem?"
And so ain't nobody's really having pity upon us. Everybody's looking at our case. We're in a dire state as a people, as a whole. Like literally, it's a state of emergency among you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's right. Literally. Right now as we speak. Go ahead. But they're not gonna pity you. They're not gonna care. They're not gonna say, "Oh man, it's a sad thing that's happening to those so-called blacks and Latinos and Native Americans." They don't give a damn. In fact,
They help.
they exactly. Anything we can do to kill these niggers off, and those spicks off, we're gonna do it. They put money towards it, and they all they're mad as hell that we out here doing this work, doing this truth, bringing out the truth. They don't know what to do with themselves, man. Go ahead.
See, all nations came to make money off this place, and them making money off this place is helping keep Jake down. Because everything that they promote as far as these stores or these religions or these colleges is totally against the scriptures. In the Bible, it's meant to help protect Jake. Jake going up into the philosophies and the stuff that they invested in this society.
Yeah.
When you look at it, nobody, no race of people, no nationality of people contribute to the rest of the nation, the world's nations, like we do. Like we consume. And we are setting these other nations up perfectly. You know, as far as financially goes, all our money goes to everything. You know, but then it goes back to the curses. You know, you should not be the head, but the tail. You know, you should not. You should go to them for one of all things. You know, you should not be. You should be the borrower and not the lender.
We are servants to the lender.
Yeah. Well, those are identifiers. That lets you know we're the children. But where is our evangelical Christian Bible Belt backing? Giving us money, giving us funds, and we're destroyed as a people. Literally. Our people, there's a pandemic among our people that's happening. Where our people are being destroyed on a daily basis, man. And these nations are looking and saying, they basically saying, we don't give a fuck. Keep going.
Well, I'm telling like Dave Chappelle said.
Keep going, baby.
I don't give a fuck either.
The point I wanted to make was, it goes into the story of Lazarus about the dogs licking swords. These other nations, these heathens. Going to what the brothers was talking about, you know? But,
Yeah, go ahead, read the
this is Jeremiah.